Lanzarote, the fourth largest of the Canary Isles, is of rocky splendor, born of fire and water, a volcanic paradise. A bizarre natural world of fiery mountains, beaches, vineyards, and an ocean of palm trees. At the southern end of the island is Playa Blanca, once a fishing village, and today a harbor. Its beautiful but often crowded lakeside promenade has an abundance of shops and restaurants with plenty of choice for everyone. The sandy beach has become smaller and smaller due to the encroachment of the extended promenade. But there are plenty of larger beaches elsewhere. Playa Blanca is a popular place. And a very busy holiday destination. Nearby is a peninsula with fine beaches and pristine bays, the Playa del Papagayo. In contrast with the hustle and bustle of Playa Blanca. The route to the interior of the island travels through Yaiza, centrally located and which leads to several destinations. Its whitewashed buildings, streets, and floral decorations are a joy to the eye. The church of the former Hermitage had to be renovated following a volcanic eruption. The buildings were soon rebuilt, but the fields remained covered with ash. Consequently, many of the inhabitants were forced to abandon farming and instead find other lines of work. Several of them worked in the Salinas de Danubio, that in the 1920s was located on the southwestern coast of the island. While salt, the island's white gold, was mined underground in Europe, here it was produced by the evaporation of seawater in large, shallow basins. Close by, strangely shaped cliffs plunge down into the wild waters of the Atlantic. Los Herederos. Huge waves lash against the lava that's solidified whilst flowing towards the sea. The surf here is very powerful, and the cliffs seem condemned to defy both wind and rain endlessly. The wild coast ends in a natural bay, El Golfo, last remnant of a volcanic crater. Half of the torn-apart caldera is covered by the Atlantic, and only a small emerald-green lagoon adorns the contrasting colors of black lava and deep blue sea. Volcanoes form this landscape, an island of fire, a world of ancient times. Geria is a well-known wine-growing region between Uga and Masdache in the mid-south of the island. From a distance, the vineyard looks like a wide meshed knitting pattern, with countless small semicircular walls rising from the land. The lava protects the vines. In good years, the vineyards produce up to 5 million gallons of Malvasian and Muscatel wine. The local method of viniculture became a work of art. Several bodegas and wineries such as El Golfo were established along the busy tourist route. There's also a wine museum. This 18th century winery is the oldest on the Canary Isles and is still in use. There are old presses, machinery, tools and barrels. Viva el vino! On a major traffic intersection in the center of the island is the famous Monumento al Campesino, a monument to farmers. When tourism began here, César Manrique dedicated both the monument and a museum to the island's hard-working farmers. Traditional values are preserved in a well-restored and enlarged farmhouse. San Bartolome is situated in the geographical center of the island, a relatively unimposing place with a town hall, church and theatre. In the 18th century, both the governor and regimental commander settled here. The Museo Tanit is located within a building of that era. The Perdome family originally lived here, the descendants of whom want to preserve the traditional culture of Lanzarote. Named after an ancient Canarian goddess of fertility, the museum contains an intriguing collection of objects. With several styles of clothing, home furnishings, and jewellery covering 2 centuries, as well as many photos and paintings. With their harmonious architecture, the numerous small buildings on the estate are in stark contrast to the nearby stretches of the El Hadle Plains. Next we arrive in Puerto del Carmen on the east coast. A holiday resort, but in traditional style, that blends in with the natural environment. Today, little is to be seen of the original fishing village, and the long beach promenade is packed with shops and restaurants. It has has over 6 kilometers of golden sand and lots of neatly arranged rows of umbrellas. Plus a pleasant sea breeze and warm water. A little further north on the east coast is the capital of the island, Arrecife, its financial and cultural center. The city was founded in the 15th century and in 1852 became the capital. Located on a small rocky island just off the coast, the San Gabriel fortress was built at the command of King Philippe II and later destroyed by the pirate Morato Arieth. Decades later, the fort was entirely rebuilt. In the heyday of Canary Island fishing, Arrecife was an important center of deep-sea fishing, but that stopped some time ago. Because the city is no longer characterized by tourism, the architectural sins of earlier times are now a modern-day eye-catcher. The main church of Saint-Ginés was once a small 17th century chapel. Its interior decoration was undertaken at a time when the city's harbour became an important distribution centre, with goods transported all over the world. On the outskirts of the city, in 1730, King Carlos III had the Castillo San Jose built. The work fed hungry mouths. There's also a museum. A little further north is a resort that boasts a great surfing beach and golf course, Costa Teguise. Its rather inhospitable lava field was successfully transformed into a holiday resort, and the original local architecture adds to its character. Back in the island's interior, a visit to the El Patio Agricultural Museum in Tiagua is a must. It was once a country estate. In various buildings, farm equipment, tools and pottery are exhibited that depict the region's history and folklore. It's like a nostalgic journey into bygone times. With camel stables and the remains of windmills. In the Timofaya Plains, one thing's become clear. We are in a land of volcanoes. The volcanoes here are a fascinating example of amazing nature. Only the bus is allowed to use the volcano route. A bizarre crater landscape that was formed by a massive natural eruption. At Lanzarote, the most powerful volcanic eruptions in the history of mankind began on the 1st of September 1730 and lasted for almost 6 years. A a huge moonscape was created. There's a fountain of steam and an open fire that blazes from within the earth. A visit to this national park is an unforgettable experience. And everyone will remember the camel. On the northwest coast is the Playa de Famara, one of the longest and windiest beaches on Lanzarote, and from whence the northwest winds truly blow. The scenic beauty of this area is mainly characterized by the mountain massif of Risco de Famara that drops down into the sea. At sunset, this wild beach becomes a dramatic paradise. Returning to the center of the island, the regal charm of Teguise greets us. This historic 15th century capital was named after a woman. She was the beautiful daughter of the last indigenous king of Lanzarote, King Guadafra, and was married to the conqueror of the island, Knight Betancourt. To bring about peace, Princess Tahiche mediated between her father and her husband. San Miguel is one of the oldest churches on the Canaries and guards the statue of the Virgin of Guadalupe. The Sunday market brings the city to life. Above is the Santa Barbara Fortress. An exhibition depicts the pirates who conquered the castle. The place attracted hostilities from its enemies. César Manrique is undoubtedly the hero of Lanzarote. His house in the village of Tahiche became the seat of his foundation, which was established in his own lifetime. Here, his artistic and architectural works are accessible to everyone, all set within a once hostile landscape. He converted natural lava bubbles that were trapped within the earth into numerous rooms of great character, all inspired by his creative mind. From an old quarry, César Manrique also created the Jardin de Cactus, a successful combination of prickly nature and living art. Here there are more than 1,500 species of cacti from all over the world, also making it a place of both botanical and floral study. Cacti are presented in the traditional arrangement of a Japanese garden, a marvelous sight in this barren landscape, a triumph of creation. On the nearby coast is the small fishing village of Arrecife. Its many restaurants are known for their freshly caught fish and fine cuisine. The village's small beach is not suitable for tourism. When the La Corona volcano erupted, the Cueva De Los Verdes was created, a kilometre-long cave system between 30 to 40 metres high. When the surface of the lava cooled and solidified, the remainder flowed beneath it and created a remarkable system of tunnels and caves. Los Llameros del Agua is the deepest section of the cave that extends to the seashore and was given the name the Atlantic Tunnel. Manrique created further works of art, a concert hall, and a natural swimming pool amid a volcanic bubble of which the ceiling had long since collapsed, as well as an exotic garden and several rooms on the upper section, always in harmony with the natural environment. On the route to the north of the island are a number of small chapels, such as the Ermita de San Sebastian in El Mojon. Plus the Ermita de las Nieves, situated in the solitude of a high plateau, where in springtime every 4 years there's a procession to commemorate the Snow Madonna. Maria is situated like an oasis within the Valley of 1,000 Palms, in the highest region of the island, a conservation area. In winter, rain is plentiful, and this creates greenery and the canary palm. Gleaming white buildings depict the former prosperity of this place. But many residents have moved away. In the north, there's a tropical park in Guinate, an increasingly narrow section of the island, almost on the edge of the Famara cliffs. Since 1990, much wildlife from around the world has made its home here, amid the untamed and rugged scenery. The extensive grounds contain well-looked-after enclosures, and several paths lead to a planted hillside which forms a natural border to the park. It's not far to the end of the island. The Mirador del Rio on the northern tip of Lanzarote also interested César Manrique. Carved out of the rock, a fine vantage point to the small neighboring island of La Graciosa. "500 meters above sea level, the Risco de Famara mountain range marks the end of our visit to this fascinating, intriguing, and occasionally man-made world. This solidified rage of volcanoes has become a popular holiday destination, an island of contrast with a mild climate and natural landscape. Lanzarote, black pearl of the Canaries, and a sparkling gem set in the Atlantic.